Yo, what you man saying? And this week in the NBA.
Defense there by Porzingis, using his 7'3" height. Get that man 40! Ties his career.
Levine, no. Booker with the steal. And Booker brings the ball. Warriors chance. There he goes again. LeBron with the left hand.
And our team here taking time out. As LeBron with the soft left. High off the window. Throws it up and throws it in.
This week in the NBA, there's been a lot of big point games. Kristaps Porzingis got 41. Somebody got 50. But the main thing I got from a lot of people talking, I saw it on podcasts, I heard Pee Wee the Plug say it. Kristaps got the 41 points, his career high. He looked good doing it. His outfit was really good. And that tells me that the Wizards City jersey, no, that's our classic jersey, the Wizards classic jersey is A tier. And so basically, today, for this week in the NBA, I'm going to be looking at the best jerseys in the NBA right now. I don't want to be looking at the home jerseys. I don't care about the statement jerseys. I don't care about anything else. I want to see the City jerseys and the classic edition jerseys. I'm going to put it all in a tier list, and hopefully by the end of the video, I'll have a tier list that will tell me which jerseys I think are the best and which are the worst. Right now, I'm wearing one of my favorite jerseys of all time, the Los Angeles Clippers 2020 jersey. The LA Times logo here, I like the colors on the trim, on the sleeves. I think it's a quite nice jersey. I think the black one was a lot worse. I didn't like the fact they just switched the colors the next year, but I do think it's a nice jersey. So without further ado, let's get into the tier list. Let's go. All right. If I can move my mouse. Jesus, there's a lot of wires here. PS5 controller, because I'm cold at 2K. Come play me, I'll smoke anyone. Touch me and I'll smoke you. That's not a joke. So, here we have the NBA City Edition jerseys tier list, and you can see the tiers we have here. In the top tier,
City boy! City boy!
we have City Boys. And in the second one, we have Decent. Next, we have Not Bad, Bad, and Nevers. And I would never wear this jersey. So, starting from the top, we have the Atlanta Hawks jersey. I'm gonna try and include a picture of each jersey next to it. If I forget, I apologize, but it's really long to edit, so I don't really apologize. You just have to make do with it. But I think I'll put a picture next to it. And the first one, I really like it. It's got the orange for, you know, the Atlanta oranges or tangerines or whatever it is. I really like the lettering. The writing on it is quite nice. The trim down the side is beautiful. The orange is really nice. I like the colors in general. I think it goes straight into the decent category, because I think it really is decent. I think it's a really attractive jersey, and I think it represents their history. A lot of people say, I don't care about the history, I only care about fashion. I care about both, because I feel like fashion is about expressing yourself, and if you're able to express your history, you're expressing yourself. So first, Atlanta Hawks jersey goes into decent. The Celtics one is different, because the Celtics usually have their patent green and they don't change it ever. And it's a little bit different to have. I've seen them play in it and I think it looks quite good. I think it's not bad, to be honest. I think it's nice that the Celtics have changed a little bit, but they haven't really changed. It's still green, it's still classic Celtics. I think they've changed a little bit, which means that it's a bit refreshing. Next up, we have the Brooklyn Nets jersey. It's just the reverse color of the black jersey they had last year, but I think it looks better than the black one. The white makes it stand out more, but still, either way, it still goes straight into the not bad section. I would put the black one in not bad, but this probably goes higher in not bad. Next, I have the Charlotte Hornets jersey, CLT. There's a word CLT makes me think of, and that's not Charlotte. I thought Charlotte was CHA. I'm not American, but I thought Charlotte was CHA. I'm not gonna say the word that I thought CLT meant, but if you use your imagination, yeah. So just because of the CLT, I can't deal with that CLT. It has to go bad. CLT. Okay, the Chicago Bulls. I think it's nice. I like the trim a lot, quite a bit. I think the trim is really attractive. I think the orange works with the red and white, and I like the use. I think like some sponsors are terrible on some jerseys. I really like the Motorola logo on this jersey. So for this one, I'm gonna have to put them in decent. We still haven't had a City Boys jersey, but we'll get there. The Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of people love this jersey. I think this jersey is quite average. I don't like the text. I don't think the text looks nice, the font. I think it's decent colors, the colorway is good, but the text just isn't it. So I'm gonna have to drop them in. Just because of colors, they can go not bad. Dallas Mavericks. Nah, I don't like the font at all. I feel like the colors are okay, but I don't like the font at all. Denver Nuggets, this screams Dikembe Mutombo, doesn't it? So I think it's not bad. I really like the blue on the trim, on the sides. I feel like that's really refreshing and nice. I don't really like the difference in color between the orange and the yellow, but we move on. Detroit Pistons, Detroit basketball. Yeah, it's not bad. A lot of these jerseys are just not bad, except this one. This one's terrible. I would never, ever, 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 ever wear that, ever. You see, they even put Draymond Green's number because they knew that you can't advertise it with Steph Curry's number because there's a difference in quality between, you know, Steph Curry and Draymond Green. I don't like the flower. I know it's something to do with the Golden State, with Oakland or San Francisco or something. I don't know, but that jersey is atrocious. When they have it tucked in when they're playing, it looks okay. But with the golden at the bottom, the golden flower, what is that? Next we have the Houston Rockets jersey. Put it in bad just because they reused the jersey from last year. I love the pinstripes. The pinstripes are beautiful. This is an amazing jersey. Let's not get it twisted. But I don't like the fact they're reusing jerseys, and so I have to put them in bad. You know what? I put them in not bad because they're not as bad as CLT. So next I have the Pacers. At first I didn't like this jersey until I saw it on Reese and Tyrese Haliburton, and I saw it on Miles Turner's and Buddy Hills, and I don't know anyone else in the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin. I should have put him in my 6th Man of the Year rankings. He's been really good. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna put it in not bad just because I feel like it represents Indiana as a whole, and I feel like it looks good on the court. I won't necessarily buy it, but I wouldn't say never. It's just not bad. Los Angeles Clippers. I'm gonna just put it in bad. I feel like they're reusing the designs for the jerseys except just changing the logo. It's pretty much flip this round to the black version of this, change the font here, and it's the same jersey, exactly the same. And I don't know, I don't really like the font on the Los Angeles really with all the colors around it. I feel like there's way too much going on. Speaking of one that's not too much, way too much going on, I will never wear that Minnesota jersey. Jesus Christ, I didn't even know this was the Spurs jersey. Stick that straight in never as well. I'll put the Miami Heat in bad just because they're reusing designs, you know, it's the same thing in white. The Lakers, a lot of people didn't like it. I think this is the City Boys. One of my favorite colors. You see in the previous video, my hat is purple. I think purple is the most beautiful color in the world. I love blue. Blue's probably my favorite color, but purple is just stunning. Especially if you see LeBron James in it. That's a pause. Next we have the Memphis Grizzlies. I really like it. I love the Memphis logo. You know, when it's the same, it's the reverse of the Vancouver Grizzlies logo. Really like it. I'm gonna stick that in decent. I like the design on the strip. I like the font. I really like it. Next, let's go for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've seen it before, so I have to stick it in bad. It's just different colors of the same jersey again. Although I do like the almost the same sponsor, Motorola, but nah, not for me. New Orleans, I know I said I love purple, but I don't love purple with green and yellow. I feel like that's way too much going on as well. Purple has to be with a plain color like white or black, or maybe even like one other color like pink, which is similar, but not two completely opposite colors with purple. This is basically the same jersey as last year with a bit more blue for New York. Nah, not for me, I don't like it. Back in the day when I was like 10 years old, I used to think that I could make the best hat ever in blue and orange, and I kept designing. I even had little Dagenham written over it, because I'm from Dagenham, the best town in the world. Just couldn't make it work. And I think that's the problem in New York jerseys as well. They can't make blue and orange work together. I think they should go for a rebrand and have purple as their main color, even though it has nothing to do with New York. OKC Thunder, isn't this the same jersey as last year with only a little difference as well? That could be a lie. If it is a lie, editor, LQ, tell me if it's a lie, just write it here somewhere. But I'm gonna stick it in bad as well. That looks like every other Orlando jersey of every year. But I know it looks similar, but I like the jersey. I like the Orlando jerseys. It's a very nostalgic year on year. And maybe I just like Paolo Banchero. I like Paolo Banchero. Do something. Next, it's PDX, which apparently is something to do with Portland. PDX, I don't know what PDX means. Portland, I have to put it in decent. Next is the Brotherly Love jersey of Philadelphia. How do I feel about this? How do I feel about this? Brotherly Love. You know, obviously it's a city of brotherly love, but I don't like it. I don't like the logo. I don't like the brotherly love part. I think it works when it's on the court. Obviously, Joel Embiid had his historic game in this jersey. Why have they used number 12, Tobias Harris's number? Why have they used Tobias Harris's number here? But yeah, not for me. Not for me. I'm gonna stick it in not bad though, because I feel like it works on the court. Phoenix Suns. I don't know much about Phoenix other than there's a lot of sand. If this sun keeps doing that again and again and again, we're gonna have some issues. Phoenix Suns, sun. I feel like this type of blue works with orange. I'm gonna stick it in not bad. Decent. I like the purple and grey. I don't like this Kings organization. Actually, Kings have changed my opinion this season. I used to think they were a trash organisation, but the Beam team really piqued my interest. You know, like I was always a fan of Domantas Sabonis. Not great defensively, but offensively, he can do a lot. He's a good switchblade. And let's go to this. Oh, I like the print in the background of the Raptors jersey, but even then, I think it's a bit too plain to go above not bad. And the best jersey in the City Edition jerseys by far, the Washington Wizards. Actually, let me stick Atlanta up as well. I think these three jerseys are amazing. The rest, we've had decent jerseys this year, I think, in terms of the City Edition, but not amazing jerseys. Let's move on to the Classic Edition. Rank them against each other. So first and foremost, we have the Lakers. Ooh, Minneapolis Lakers, basically. A jersey where they love to lose in it. Where will I put this? I think this is not bad. This one, obviously, I've changed this to old is gold, because it's old, classic. Right? Yeah, you get the idea. Phoenix Suns jersey, I like it so much. I think it's beautiful, and if you can see the promo pictures of DeAndre Ayton, I think they're so cool. I think they're. So yeah, I would 100% wear this. This is old as gold, 1,000,000%. I think that is stunning. We've said I like purple, and you know, with the old purple jerseys, I'm gonna love it, except one of them, which you might see. It's a different shade of purple, or the one that you will see coming up. Cool. Next, we have the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs. This is a George Gervin jersey, basically back in the 80s, San Antonio. I think it's alright. I think it's decent. I really like black jerseys, and obviously with one, I like the lettering on the San Antonio one. I don't like how big the lettering is, which makes it stay down from old as gold, but I do like it. Next we have the Pony Pistons. Pony Pistons. One people have been asking for years and years and years to make a comeback. Oh, that's why, because they've got two of the Lakers ones, so it makes sense. Pony Pistons, I have to put in old as gold because I've wanted that for time. The Teal Pistons jersey as well.
My little pony, my little pony.
I've got to put it in old as gold. Nets, the New Jersey Nets jersey basically, and I first watched this jersey in live when it was the Nets at the Wizards, the game where Daniel Gafford's ankles got snatched by Kevin Durant. Insert clip here.
Thomas to Durant. The fake. The second. Oh! Ankle breaker! KD! Put it on the highlight reel.
I think it looks really good, especially on the good players. Kevin Durant looks really good in that jersey. So yeah, I think this decent. It's gonna go in decent, probably higher than the Spurs one though. And then I've got the Bucks. The Bucks. I love purple. I do. I love purple. I swear I love purple. But this is the wrong shade of purple with green. With green. This is trash. It's not even mid. It's trash. This you already know is going old as gold. Is that Taj Gibson's number? Who has 46? That might be Taj Gibson. I don't know why they put that number on it. But that jersey is beautiful. Gilbert Arenas, Caron Butler, Antoine Jameson, Michael Jordan. We've had hoopers play in that jersey, and it just makes you think back to the good old days. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. I think we look really good in it. I think Bradley Beal looks like a star in it. Kristaps Porzingis dropped 41 in it. Kyle Kuzma's looking like he might be an all-star. And then we've got the Heat. This one's not even that old. That's my problem with this Heat jersey. It's not even that old. It's only like at most 20 years old. No, it's only at most like 10, 15 years old. So I've got to have it in mid, don't I? The Houston Rockets one, a lot of people like it. I'm not a fan. I think Jalen Green pulls it off because Jalen Green's a stylish guy. But I'm not a fan. I don't think it's that nice. I'm gonna have to put that in mid as well. Next we've got the Warriors jersey. Stick it in decent. Takes you back to Run TMC days. Even Steph has the C like Chris Mullin did. I think that's really cool. Captain. But yeah, I think it's really good. Next we've got Double O, Jordan Clarkson's Utah Jazz. I'm not sure this is the classic jersey because I've seen this been brought back a couple of times, but I'll still stick it in decent. I think it's really nice working with the blue, white and purple. Purple is a beautiful colour, like we've said time and time again. Those are my ranks for the tier lists for the City Edition jersey and the Classic Edition. Next week you'll probably have a more classic This Week in the NBA where I'll talk about some of the games, but the Wizards lost the other day, so I can't really be asked. But we play the Hornets today, so we should get a W. And maybe next week, if we come off the back of a W, I'll be feeling more inclined to talk about the Wizards. What I will say though, Jason Tatum, I've changed my mind. You're my MVP right now. The Celtics, advanced stats, the best offense of all time right now in terms of advanced rating. So my MVP is changing on a daily basis now, but so far it's Jason. Rookie of the Year video coming soon with Victor Wembanyama. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Boom.